Greetings and salutations in service to the one I am, Amber Dawn Star, practical mystic, energetic activist, and for over 34 years, master breathologist. Welcome back to my channel. Well, I'm welcoming myself back to my channel because if anybody, all of you 18 subscribers, thank you, have been following me, you notice that I haven't been on for about a month now, since the last new moon in Capricorn. I started doing this daily with the new moon in Sagittarius because Spirit asked me to do that, and I listen when Spirit asks me to do things. And I did it, and I was very glad that I did it. I was proud of myself that I did it. I got a few more subscribers that month. And I thought, well, you know, for Capricorn, I'll do it on the 369 days. From Nikola Tesla, utilizing those vibrations and energies and frequencies. And not a flip-flopping thing from me for a month. And that's because the third dimension just dragged me right back into its shite. And that's why this video is about living simultaneously in two dimensions. At least, maybe more, but at least the third and the fifth. Where we're headed, the fifth. Where we're in right now, the third. And then if there's other dimensions that we're in, which we probably are, because supposedly time is this way. So not this way. So you can be here and you can be there at the same time. OMG. And that's what happened to me. I was feeling very fifth dimensional. I was feeling high vibrations, good frequency, wonderful energy. Doing this because I enjoy doing it, and that's what we're supposed to be doing right now, is something that we love and enjoy and brings us happiness. And right now in this world, that's a lot. That's a lot to ask of ourselves. And I did enjoy making these videos. I really did. And I was planning, oh, those best laid plans. I was planning on, doing it last month. And then more tragedy in my third dimensional life. And I'm discovering that it's harder for me to come back from that tragedy and tragedies. I still do my online protests and signing of initiatives and doing what I can in regards to all of that. I have marched. I have done all those things. I've shown up on the front lines, and I've done that. And I still feel like I'm on the front lines, and I know you do too. And are you pissed off yet? I don't know about you, but I am PO'd. I am just PO'd that we're still mucking around in this BS, that people still haven't grasped the truth of what's happening in this world right now, which is, basically the collapse of third dimensional matrix. That's what's happening. The third dimensional idea of Earth is collapsing. And that's scary, and it's also overwhelming, and it's sad, and it's angry. I'm sorry, but it is. A lot of people out there are angry. Have you noticed? They're acting it out. Have you noticed? And not in, positive ways, but, killing each other. God, has humanity done anything to improve itself since it crawled out of the swamp? It's 21st century, still dicking around with these old flip-flopping white flip-floppers. Well, that toxic patriarchy going down. So glad I'm here to see that. I hope you are too. If you're the woman in this world right now, and I'm not talking about you girls, because you know who you are. The women in this world right now have suffered tremendously under the toxic patriarchy for about 6,000 years now. And that's why they think they can still do whatever they've been doing, because they've been getting away with it for 6,000 years. So that, that's a lot of momentum in a direction of toxicity, right? Well, now that is coming to an end because the feminine ray is back on the planet. And she's pissed. She's PO'd. And why shouldn't she be PO'd? I mean, I'm part of that, and I'm PO'd. I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired of all the blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of the people that pretend that they give a crap about anybody or anything but themselves, that show up and just play the part. And people, believe it for a while until they don't. I'm certainly tired of the politicians. I'm certainly tired of what's coming in our country. I mean, it's moving into what? This is what happened in World War II. This is exactly what happened. Not all Germans were Nazis. But the Nazi Party took over and did all those horrendous shit. It's shit. And now, it's like raising its ugly, ugly ass head again. I mean, how is it that people can even wave those flags in this country? That's bullshit. And that's exactly what happened in Germany. It was insidious. It crept in. Some of the Germans, though, realized what the flip-flop was going on and got the hell out of there. And, they built their wall too, didn't they? And thank God that wall's been down for quite a while. But, metaphorically, there's still a lot of walls going on in this country, in this world. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm so irritated. And that's one of the symptoms of ascension. Irritation. It's like if I were if I was a pearl, I would be ginormous because of all the irritation. So you just got to keep going. It took me a month to come back to myself and connect back into the fifth and stay there more. I mean, I was in and out, and I am in and out, but I was really out the last month. I was dealing with third dimensional crap, and with people that are the closest to me, that I would, give up my life for. And that feeling of helplessness and not being able to get through. And there's a lot of people in the third dimension right now that you're not going to be able to get through to. They don't want to know. They don't. They want to stay in their little frickin' with the blinders on. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to feel that. Well, too bad. You think I do? You think you do? No, we don't. I'm frackin' tired of carrying the weight for all these people that don't want to do their work. Light workers. Work. It is work. You think it's not work? To be born into a line that just is so shut down and shut off and just all the crap you can think of in the line. And, That's what you choose to come into. A lot of light workers have come into lines like that. I know I did. You probably did too. That you're just not seen, you're not appreciated. If anything, you're suppressed. They don't want your light because your light reflects on theirs, and if theirs is, in the dark, they don't want to see that because it's work. God, if you just could take the pill. Excuse me. Yeah, if you could just take the pill, and it will all be great. That would be nice. But of course, there's all kinds of pills out there. I don't know if they're, keeping you in or keeping you out of the matrix. Hopefully out. This BS, this third dimensional crap is just crap. Yes, the earth, the animals, the children, awesome. Some of the adults, awesome. A lot of the people are just asleep. Sound asleep. And if you're awake right now, then you're really feeling the pull of the energies that are trying to keep you asleep and the energies that are attempting to wake you up. So it's, there's more people awake on the planet right now than ever in humanity's history. Because there's almost 8 billion of us. Don't know how many are actually, getting it, but more than ever, there's a lot of channels on YouTube right now that are talking about this and talking about how we maneuver through. One of my biggest tools is the breath. And that seems to be catching on. Hey, right on! Almost 35 years of doing this work. I'm so glad to see it's finally catching on. And breathing the holy conscious breath is the way through for me, which is allowing and accepting of what is. I can only change from the inside out. And that's the only true change we can do. But if we do that, because we are all one, it will affect everyone. It will affect people that have no clue about the fifth dimension, that have no clue about love and light, that have no clue about them being more than they think they are. They have no clue. And the work that I do and you do and the people out there that are doing this work right now and have been doing this work, I've been doing this work since I got here. I'm just realizing that I came in with the gifts that I carry now, and I realized that those gifts got stomped down. My family didn't want to know the truth. My family wanted nothing to do with the truth. They just wanted to hide and suppress and keep up the BS for generations in my line. And since I come from a major matriarchal line, so the feminine has really been just sad. So probably you have too. You came into a line that did not recognize you, that did not see you. And now I'm coming back to that little girl, that child that knew, that came in knowing, and if she had been given the opportunity to shine her light, which was so bright, instead of having it smothered, then there would be more going on right now within this world and in my world. I'm just coming back to what I've already known, and I'm sure so are you. This isn't new information. This is information that you've known for lifetimes and have been working and waiting to this lifetime to get here to do this, to go through the Earth's ascension, to go through humanity's ascension into the fifth dimension. if you want, I don't know why you wouldn't want, other than it takes some work. And that's why you probably haven't done it yet. Or if you have done it, you're wondering, has it been worth it? That's where the trust and faith come in, that it's been worth it. What else can we do? Light workers, star seeds, peeps. What can we do? What else can we do? But keep going. We've got to keep going. It took a while. It took me a month to come back because it was just devastating. Again, devastating. I thought I did pretty good while I was in the middle of it, which I did, but the aftermath, oof, kicked my arse. To the point of like, what? The flip-flop, is any of this matter? Does any of this matter to anybody but me? And of course, that's ego. That's third dimension. That's the dark trying to pull you off your path, your destiny, your life purpose. It's trying to pull you off of that. The dark doesn't want the light to win. The dark wants to win. Because the dark has been winning with the toxic masculine. The dark has been winning for eons. And now it isn't. And all the things that have been going on in the back and in the back rooms and under the rug and in the closet, all coming out now and will be. The north and south nodes of the moon have just moved into Taurus and Scorpio. So, for the next 18 months. So get ready to see some earth changes, major, because the North Node is now joining Uranus, the planet of unexpected change, out of the blue, because it's ruled by Aquarius. Unexpected, out of the blue change. Rapid. Now the North Node of the Moon is with Uranus in Taurus, and so, of course, Taurus, fixed Earth. There's no coincidence that the volcanoes are starting to erupt. And the couple that are really going now, and of course Kilauea, that's been going for 40 years, all on the Ring of Fire. If you know anything about the predictions of this time, earth changes are happening and are going to happen big time over the next 18 months. Big time. More than ever. As well as, the earth, and, Taurus also rules finances, wealth. Yeah. You can count on all of this collapsing. That's what you can take to the bank. Not crypto. You saw what happened to crypto this week, right? And Facebook, you saw what happened to them. $1 billion? What the fudge? So, I don't know how often I'm going to do these. I'm going to attempt to keep doing them, even if I'm pissed off, even if I'm sad, even if I'm feeling like, what the F is really going on? Does it really matter what I'm doing? Does anybody really give a crap? Ego. That's ego. I just have to keep listening and doing what I'm asked to do, which is do this, one of the things, and learning how to be in this world. Because be is fifth dimension. Do is third dimension. Human doing is third dimension. Human beings, fifth dimension. So you pretty much know which one you're in if you're feeling angry and pissed off and what the hell and why bother and you're probably in the third. Because the fifth dimension frequency is love. And love is about joy and happiness and compassion and forgiveness and light. All the good things. Love. All the good things. So, okay, well, I'm doing it. I did it. I'm going to continue to do it. I don't know how often. I'm not going to commit because I just don't like to commit to something and then not fulfill it. I did do it in Sag. I was very proud of myself. Last month I thought I was going to do it again. And when you're so thick in the third dimension that it's just, rapid fire, all you can do is breathe, which got me through while I was in it. Got me through like it has for almost 35 years. And I've still been breathing. And then going through all of the feelings about what happened. A lot of sadness. And anger. And anger. PO'd. It's okay. It's okay to feel the feelings that you're feeling. How could you not right now? Don't suppress them. But don't act out either. Don't go kill people. No. That just doesn't get us anywhere. It's not okay. And it's definitely the dark. That's the fear. That you have to be like me. And if you're not like me, I'm going to kill you. What the fudge? I personally am very glad that there's more than the white race. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's the race I've had the most problems with. And I'm as white as you can get. Redheads are the last thing before albinos. So, white girl in a white male world. And that's changing. And thank goodness. So, keep breathing the conscious holy breath. Please visit my website if you feel like it. If any of this resonates with you, please hit the like button and subscribe button and pass it on. Pass it on. I don't know where this is going. This might just be going, to people that know me. Maybe no one else. I don't know. But if you could pass it on, if you think that any of this makes sense, please do. All right? So, I will see you again soon. I don't know when. Today's a 3 day, so that's a good, okay, I'm on the 369. At least I started on the 3. So we'll see. Thank you for joining me. Please share, subscribe, and, pass this on. We need all the help we can get right now. Om Namah Shivaya. In Lakach. Namaste. El Kalimo. See you again soon. Hopefully. Bye now. Oh, where's the off button? I'm still learning.